Okay, hi everybody. I hope you liked that egg dyeing video. As you can see with the properties of materials, different materials act different ways with different substances. Like what you saw with the egg dyeing, vinegar is considered an acid, and when you drop dye into vinegar, it had an interesting dissolving effect. And we also looked at how it related to water. But for this activity, we're going to think about something that scientists do all the time, which is make an experiment. To do an experiment, you need to do a test over and over, but you only change one thing. That's what scientists call a fair test. And so we're going to try that out today. I actually got this idea from Dr. Jeff Finneker from Generation Genius, so shout out to them. Okay, so for this activity, we have right here whole milk in a little pan. We also have some skim milk, partially fat, but not all the way. And then this one is totally fat-free milk. And here we have our good old friend, water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some food coloring, regular food coloring again, just like with the egg dye, except a little bit different. I'm gonna drop them in. Gonna do that, just some little drops. The color of the food coloring is not so much the issue here. I'm gonna do the same thing for all of these, okay? Just little drops all around. And I guess no more blues in there. So I'm gonna just keep going with different colors, like I said. And you see I got a little bit of red. This is actually the fun part, just squirting it out. Kind of getting a little bit of a design going. All right, I can put some of the red over here too. Just whatever you have on hand.
That is pink.
Oh, you think it looks like pink? To me, it looks red. And then we have true pink, but I think actually this might even be purple. And I'm dropping a little of that in there.
That one is a red. The other one
it's my son.
Pink.
And I'm going to do some over here because you don't want to neglect the fat-free milk. I mean, I don't know what you guys drink at home. I actually drink a little fat-free at times. It depends on what I'm in the mood for. I don't really taste much of a difference, to be honest. But depends, I guess, sometimes with recipes. Oops, I'm squirting food coloring all over my placemats here. I guess that's what they're there for. So here's what I did. I just kind of spread the food coloring drops all around. I got a little happy little family of different colors here. Like I said, the coloring part, we don't have to worry about the actual color. They are all food coloring. And we have all containers, even though one's foil and these are plastic. But the thing that we're changing is the type of milk. So we're going to see what happens with cotton balls that are sitting inside of liquid detergent, kind of like you would use for washing dishes. And let's see what happens when I put this cotton ball into the water. It looks like the food coloring is kind of coming, what would you say, Kevin, a little bit toward it? It's making an interesting little design there. It's kind of coming toward it. It almost looks like a pinwheel to me. Then I move over here, and I'm going to try it with a different cotton ball and see what happens then. Oh, it looks like the colors are kind of moving away from the cotton ball. All right, so that's interesting.
Oh, look at this, Mom.
Oh, look, it looks like it's still coming toward it and moving a little bit. But again, the one with full fat milk looks like it's starting to move away from that cotton ball. How about over here? This is the one that's partial fat, right? Well, that was a nicer effect. Okay, interesting. And then we go over here and we see the one that has the least amount of fat. A quick reaction at first, but then it kind of just sits there and settles and stops doing things. But back to this one, I mean, they're all different, but maybe the fact that this one has the food coloring kind of going away from it, do you see any differences? Well, the one that's different for sure seems to be this one, because with all three of these, the coloring went away from the cotton ball, but for this one, and only this one, it came toward it. So that's what scientists do. We start to look at different experiments, but again, we try to change only one thing. And in this case, the main thing we changed was the liquid we used, and that's water. And these are milks. Okay? So you could try this at home. I have to tell you a little secret. This milk went bad. And so I would try this again really quickly, and I'll show you what happens with whole milk that didn't go sour. Maybe it will be a different effect. We'll find out.